Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve my minimal makeup look. This is what the final results looks like. If you want to know how I achieve this, stay tuned and keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with primer is the first step to my makeup, and the primer I'm using is a MAC Studio Matte Fine 12-hour shine control primer from MAC. Guys, if you do not prime your face, especially if you're someone that struggles with oily skin and you do not prime your face, why are you playing yourself? Please get one mattifying primer. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. You can just get one from Sephora or wherever you want to get your mattifying primer from, and use that to prime your face before you start applying your makeup. The next step is my eyebrow. Guys, I tried to look for the name of this eyebrow. I forgot the name, but I usually get my eyebrow from Nigeria, my eyebrow pencil from Nigeria. I've done this for over 4 years now. Whenever someone is coming, I just ask them to buy it, and they buy like in bulk, so I have for like a whole year or a year plus. Usually I still have like about 2 of these, but I couldn't find the name of the eyebrow. The next step is to clean up the eyebrow. I'm just using my Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 420. I'm just using that to clean up the brows. I like to do this step whenever I'm doing like my minimal makeup or like a full glam makeup, because it gives the eyebrows some definition. I recently started color correcting my face, and I think it kind of helps. Especially with the fact that I don't use foundation, or I rarely use foundation on my face. The color corrector just helps the skin tint blur out like my dark spots, my dark circles, and all of that. The color corrector I'm using is the MAC Pure Orange Studio Finish Skin Corrector. Talking about skin tint, I go in with the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint in color 21. So this is just the best for me. I think even if I was to change the brand of makeup I use, I would get a skin tint instead of a foundation, because the foundation just feels really heavy on my face, and sometimes when I go for jobs I wear my makeup the whole day, so it can just get very dewy. I feel like the foundation creeps into my skin. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't usually get that feeling per se with the skin tint. But whenever I use foundation on my face, I can feel it creasing, I can feel it going into my skin or my pores, which I really do not like. But with the skin tint, it just gives a blur, and it still looks like your skin. It doesn't look so different. So the next step is my concealer. The concealer I'm using is the NARS Radiant Creamy concealer in the color medium dark 2.7, and I think the name is Truffle. I like to use that underneath my eyes, my nose, my chin, the top of my lips, and my forehead. Those are the places I highlight when it comes to highlighting my face with the concealer, because I just think, I don't know, these are the basic places we've always highlighted and they work for me, so I love to continue that way. Now I'm just going to use a brush to blend out the concealer. When I tell you guys, since I started using brushes to blend out my foundation and concealer, I think it will be difficult to go back to beauty blender. However, I still use a beauty blender when I'm done blending out the makeup or the concealer, and I just feel like I want that, set look. But whenever I feel like the brush did not do like the greatest job with like seemingly blending out the concealer, I would then go in with my beauty blender and just tap that in. So with this brush method, I just tap the concealer into my skin. I'm not doing so much, and this is me just using the beauty blender to just tap it in and blend out any harsh lines around the areas I applied the concealer. Now I'm going to be using my contour, or now I'm going to go in my contour. I strongly believe this contour is a bit too reddish for me, but it works for me for now, so I'll keep using it. The contour I'm using is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter concealer in the color 490. Yes, it's a concealer, but I use it as a contour because it's easier for me to carry it along with me in like my makeup bag when I'm going for jobs and stuff. It's easier. However, it works. I think it works. It just gives that reddish look, which I I'm sort of turning a blind eye towards. But if I can find something maybe like the, I don't know, does Fenty still create the match? Are they called matchsticks? You know, the contour sticks that they created that time? I don't know. Please let me know. Do they still create it? Because I haven't seen them in Sephora in a really long time. I'm just going to blend the contour out. Some time ago, I started contouring my face with the higher cheekbone area. But since I realized, since I got interested or got into blushing or into using blush, I sort of lowered my foundation. I sort of lowered my contour location. I don't know, maybe I should bring it back to the high cheekbone vibe and see what it would look like, but I just love to make sure I blend it out properly. The next thing I'm going to be doing is my blush. So I'm using this pastel cream blush. It's like pinkish. I think it's just a very even quantity. I wouldn't say it shows too much or it doesn't show, but I have to put in the work in order for it to show on my skin, which I am not mad, because it kind of gives me control over what quantity of blush to use, because I'm actually getting used to the blush situation. So like it's just perfect for me to use. So I'm just contouring my nose. Honestly, I don't know what I was doing here. The contour was looking too close to each other. I just decided to go back in with my concealer and just blend everything out, because I don't know what that contour was doing there. I don't know. I honestly do not know. The next thing is this Floma Power Girl eyeshadow. Guys, I got this from Floma. If you do not know what Floma is, it's like one of the basic what do you call it? I wouldn't say it's basic, but I think it's one of the makeup brands in Turkey, or one of the popular makeup brands in Turkey that you can find that have like affordable products, I believe. But yeah, I saw this one time at the mall and I'm like, oh, let me get this for my, you know, makeup kit. Since it's not big, it's an eyeshadow, I can use it for my jobs. And when I tell you, this is the first time I'm actually exploring this eyeshadow, believe me. Anyways, I was going in with the transition color, and then I decided to go in with the darker color, thinking it was going to be brownish on my skin. But tell me why this thing was turning purple. Then I started questioning my eyesight. I'm like, am I colorblind or am I just short-sighted? I know I'm short-sighted, but I know I'm not colorblind, because color on the eyeshadow does not look like the color is showing on my skin. However, I just told myself maybe it's God telling me to try out a new color, and I'm not mad. I had to make sure I blended it out well in order to avoid looking like a 10-day-old punch on my eye. You know, when someone punches your eye and it's healing? Yup, I was not trying to look like that. So I decided to make sure I blend it out properly. This is me just looking at it, making sure it's blended out properly. And then I'm going to use this tiny Laura Mercier setting powder that I have to set my face. This is also, I'm literally using my what do you call it, my work makeup for you guys right now, because these are everything I use when I go for a job. This is my makeup kit when I go for a job. So I'm just using that to set my face in the right areas. I don't bake my face, no, I just set it. I don't even allow the powder to be too much. I just set the highlighted areas and keep it moving. The next thing I'm doing is my eyeliner. Guys, hear me out. I decided to try out a new eyeliner, and I've never done this before. Funny thing is, this eyeliner I'm using is actually originally my lip liner. So I always use this as my lip liner. However, its original purpose, or the main reason why it was created, was the eyeliner. But I use it on my lips because that's what works for me. So I decided to try something new. You know, we are trying to explore the makeup world. I decided to use that as my eyeliner. Would I say I was mad at the result? I was definitely not mad. I actually really liked it. It's something I see myself trying out again. However, it was not as easy to make it show up on my skin. As you can see, I'm trying to be as gentle as possible, and also trying not to press it too much, since that's my eye, guys. I mean, I'm short-sighted. I'm not trying to go blind on top eyeliner. So I was trying to be as gentle as possible while applying the eyeliner. I made sure I stretched out the skin, not too much, but just enough for it to show, so I don't have to keep going over the skin over and over again. Eventually, I decided to switch to my eyebrow pencil, which I felt was darker than the lip liner or the eyeliner I was using, because I just felt the eyeliner was not dark enough, and me being used to like black eyeliners, I wanted to like give that darkness a bit to the eyeliner. But this one was way easier to apply. I don't know if it made a difference because I'd already used the lip liner, but I just decided to go in over the lines and also trying to be as gentle as possible. Okay, would I try this out another time? Definitely I would. I think it gives that very neutral, simple vibe, not doing too much. I'll also attempt to try to blend it out. That's an interesting idea. But yeah, I think this is a nice concept. Instead of just having black eyeliner on your eyes, I think I would try this again. The next thing I'm going to do is my lashes. I'm going to go in with this MAC mascara. I think it's the 3D lash mascara. I'm just going to use that to brush the lashes on my eyes, because we're not going to talk about my 4C lashes, okay? So I try to bring them into an assembly to face the same direction, because we are facing forward. We are not going sideways and backwards, okay? Anyways, this lash I'm going to be attaching on my eyelash is actually from the wedding shoot I did. The makeup artist actually did this, and I was so impressed on how it came out. I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I can use like a quarter lashes? I was aware you could cut your lashes and use half, but like quarter and putting it at the end of your eyes and it looking really good, it looking like you did not apply lashes on your eyes. What are you trying to tell me? When she did it and I saw how it looked in the pictures and all of that, I was just like, okay, I see what you're doing there. And now that's my signature look when I'm trying to do like a very minimal, simple glam. I'm just going to use this eyelash. The next step is my lips, guys. I uploaded a reel or a short on YouTube on my lip combo. So this is the lip combo. Okay, this lip liner I'm using is the Floma eyeliner in the color 106. I don't know if you have Floma in your country, wherever you are, but that's the lip liner I've always used. And for my lips, I'm using this golden rose soft matte creamy lip in the color 102. So this is supposed to be a matte look. It is a matte look whenever I apply it, but the trick was I had lip gloss, a clear lip gloss on my lips already. So when I applied the lip liner or the lipstick on my lip, it didn't come out matte. It came out like creamy, but not like a lipstick, but not like a lip gloss. It just came out in a very nice consistency, and I love that. And I also set my spray with the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Alcohol Free Long Lasting Setting Spray, and this is the final result. Let me know what you guys think about this makeup look. I think it's very minimal. I think it's very simple. If the eyes were like brownish, it would look like one of those simple I wouldn't say no makeup, but simple, minimal, clean girl vibe. Let me know what you guys think about this makeup. Would you want me to do more makeup tutorials or more makeup videos, not tutorials, because we're learning this makeup thing together, okay? If you want me to do more makeup videos, let me know in the comment section below. If you watched to the end, thank you so much. I'm really grateful. And let me know if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.